Hey guys, it's Ep15 here, and welcome back to episode 15 of my Atletico Madrid career mode. And today's episode, we've got plenty of games to get through. The first game is against Deportivo. We're going to sim that match so we can get onto the game against Villarreal. Also got a game against Real Madrid to play, our big rivals in the league. And then a game against Sporting in the Champions League, I believe it is as well. So, looking forward to those games. Hopefully going to come away with some good victories. Is Sporting in the Champions League or is it Europa League? Champions League, yeah, I've got that right. So looking forward to that. It's the quarterfinals of the Champions League as well. So that will be to finish off today's episode. Before we go any further though, if we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. We smashed it last episode, so I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Let's crack on with things. Let's take a look at the team I'm going to go with. It's going to be quite a strong team, to be honest, because I'm going to go pretty strong on this team. Then we're going to go a little bit weak on the Villarreal side so we can put out a stronger team for Real Madrid. We've got the usual sort of side out. To be honest, Savic comes in though if we go with him, who's a little bit tired. Other than that, it's pretty much the team you'd expect. Savic scores 21 minutes into this game. Good start, but they equalised 9 minutes later. Approaching half-time, still remains 1-1. And we go into the second half. We'll skip now and we win the game 2-1. Griezmann gets the winner. And we managed to get ourselves 3 points here, just about. But enough anyway to come away with the win. Now to some play drills before we get on to the next game against Villarreal. No improvements in the overall of players this week, but certainly a few attributes going up. Okay, now to this game against Villarreal. This is the team we're going to go with. Oblak starts in goal, Juanfran Godin, Handes and Henriquez in defence. Correa, Oscar, Partey and Vitola midfield with Witsel and Gamero up front. So again, a changed team. Again, Witsel playing up front, which we have tried out before. And I think it worked pretty well, so we're going to give it a go for this game against Villarreal. I'm going to put Gabby on the bench for this game as well, so we'll see if we can get him some game time, which he hasn't played in a little while. He hasn't played consistently anyway, so we'll go with that, see how he gets on. Big game coming up, of course, against Real Madrid, so we have had to rest players for that match. And let's find out whether that'll backfire or whether it's going to work in our favour. Okay, let's crack on with this game against Villarreal, try and get ourselves a victory. Despite the changed team, despite Witsel playing up front, we're going to go with it anyway, see how he gets on, and I just hope that he puts in another good performance. We might have to adapt the way we play slightly, although last time we didn't really have to do that too much, but I guess we'll wait and see as the game goes on. There's going to certainly have to be plenty of crosses into the box, I think, for Witsel. Look for that switch now to Correa, good chance, already starting to open up at the back early on. Correa looking for Witsel, finds it, Witsel looking to shoot, he gets blocked and unable to follow up. Strangely put back into their own box, but we can't get that. Correa still running, needs Witsel to get into the box, he is there, but he's trying to turn and shoot, blocked again by the defender. Witsel still has it, it's an awkward pass to the edge of the box. Oscar will go for a shot, another block there, and again going to have to try and recycle this one. Witsel's ended up going too close to the crosser, he's not getting in the box. A few players out there luckily, but cleared away still. Chance still for Villarreal here. Not good enough defensively at all, put it wide, and luckily for us, just managed to ride our luck a little bit there. It's a poor strike in the end. Great pass, looking for Witsel. Oh, thought he was going to get there as well. Keeper beats him to it. I've switched Witsel and Gamero around now, and I'm giving Witsel the target man instruction as well, so we'll wait and see whether that does benefit us a little bit. Should mean he just gets into the box a bit more, and we can use his height to his best advantage now. Gamero switches to Correa. Does he have the legs to get there, though? He should do. Still going. Can we pick out Witsel? No, we can't, because he gets hacked down. It's got to be a card. At least a yellow, surely. And the referee has well and truly bottled that. How's that not a card? And yet, Jordan Henderson got sent off in the last episode of the Liverpool career mode for something very, very similar. Okay, going to try and pick out Witsel at the front post here. Can we find him? Witsel makes the run. Just got a flick on. Not enough of a connection, unfortunately. Good little set piece, but not enough on it. Is that going to be a card, I bet? That'll be a card, you watch. Is it going to be a card? What's the referee? Is he going to be consistent? No, he's not. He's going to give us a card. Of course. It's half-time, it's 0-0. Disappointing first half, really, from us. Not enough clear-cut chances. Neither team really showing too much quality going forward, so very disappointed by that. Got to get the passes better. The passes haven't been good enough, and we have struggled really in that first half. So very disappointed to say the least. But there's a second half still to play. I'm hoping we can flip the game on its head a little bit. We're going to have to get more crosses into Witsel, though. Ultimately, that's going to have to be our main tactic, I think. And so, yeah, it's not been the first half I was after, but maybe expected when we make so many changes. Juanfran looking for Witsel in the middle. Juanfran delivers. It's going to find Partey instead, and he scores. It's 1-0, 2 minutes into the second half. And that's the difference half-time can make, really, just from having a ball go into the box straight from half-time. You look at the way you throw an extra man into the box, cause a few more issues, and Partey does with a diving header there. It's all about getting that extra man in from the centre mid position. Doesn't happen too often because of the formation that we play, but Partey gets himself in there and launched himself at the ball with a diving header. Great header from him, and we're winning the game 1-0. Just a couple of minutes into the second half, great start. and we're taking the lead. Partey running forward, waiting for someone to run ahead of him. Should find Gamero here. He has Gamero. Can he pick out Witsel at the back post? Or defender was always going to beat into it. And it should be cleared away now as well. Okay, first two changes. About 25 minutes to go here. We're going to bring on Gabby and Mukili. We'll take off Enriquez, who's got a slight knock. I'm not really too sure how bad it is. Hernandez will go play left back for the remainder of this game. And we've also got Witsel coming off as well. Correa going up front. Partey moves over to the right-hand side as part of that as well. So just trying to use the players we have on the pitch if we can. The next change, if we can't get a goal with those changes, is to take off Vitolo, bring another striker, move Correa over to the left-hand side. But there's still some time left, and we'll probably give it another 10 minutes, and then we'll bring on, probably Griezmann, to be honest. And we'll wait and see whether we can try and get another goal with that. So there's no real need to risk too many things, obviously being 1-0 up, but I never really like just the one goal. Always very risky, especially when the opposition can just go forward and score, and then that's obviously 2 points down the drain. So we'll wait and see what comes to the rest of the game anyway. Good chance there once again for Partey, this time saved by the keeper. Look for ball to Correa here. Good chance. Correa running through on his left foot. Can we get the second goal? Good save by the keeper. Just about bounced over his goal. We get a little bit lucky there, or unlucky for us anyway. And it's going to be Vitolo to deliver into the box. Can we pick anybody out? Correa at the front post with the game cleared. Juan Fran. Great pass. Still a chance. What a volley. What a save though. Correa will try and follow up and go for the lob. And there'll be a header, which came to nothing. Okay, final change. A few minutes to go. Vitolo off. Diego Costa coming on. Correa on the left-hand side now. Costa going on for some added height, just to play it a little bit longer to him, to get balls into the box still as well. Try and push that second goal, because I'm never happy with a one-goal advantage. And let's just wait and see whether that works for us. Gamero. Oscar. Can he find Gamero with the pass? Looking for Gamero, but he couldn't quite stretch to it. If only it was Diego Costa on the end of it, he might have got there. Chance, or good save, Black. Oof, that was going to be a goal there, so close to an equaliser. A lot of players being thrown forward, looking to try and just stop this, and if we can, still going here. It's difficult to get too close to them. We messed it up there big time, and we've cleared it away, and got to try and make sure it stays out as well. Not for long. Get that one out. There we go, should be it now. It is. Finishes 1-0. It's not the greatest victory we'll ever have, but it's a tough one that we've managed to fight to win. I'm very happy that we've come away with the 3 points there. Could have quite easily been a game that we slip up on. Obviously made so many changes in preparation for that game against Real Madrid. We have come away with a good 3 points in the end. Really fought for it, but at the end of the day deserved it. The only team that ever looked like winning that match was us. Very few chances for Villarreal, and quite deservedly a win. Okay, on to this game now against Real Madrid, our big rivals. Let's see how we get on with this match. Obviously, this is the team I'm going to go with. It's pretty much the team you'd expect. Godin's just out of the main team for now, because we have got things a little bit out of sync. But Oblak starts in goal. Vassal got right back. Jimenez, Savic, and Felipe Luis in defence. Koke, Savic, Sola, and Carrasco midfield. Costa and Griezmann up front, the team you probably expect in this game. Such a big match for us here against Madrid. It's an away game in the league against them. This bench I've gone with Mukili, Henriquez, Witsel, Gabby, Oscar, Gamero and Torres all on there. Plenty of options. Let's go on the game. Let's try and get ourselves a win. Well then, here we go. Massive game against Real Madrid here. Looking forward to this match. Real Madrid are in 3rd place in the league. However, they are 26 points behind us. A win here would make it, of course, 29. And so we have a massive advantage over them. Really, really happy with how we're playing this season. Been incredible form so far. And I think we've been helped out, We've been helped out by Barcelona slipping up a lot. Real Madrid losing a lot of points as well. So that certainly has helped us out. And so we can't take all the credit for being so far in front, but we certainly have done a lot ourselves. Let's go with this game at the Bernabeu. Looking forward to the match. Obviously, we know about the quality in Real Madrid's team. Let's wait and see whether we can extend that lead to 29 points. Koke, short one here to Carrasco. He's going to try and deliver into the box. Great ball in. Oh, headed away. Still a chance though. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper, who came out and did a great job there, just getting towards the shot. So close to an opening goal. Fell for us really nicely. Real Madrid on the back foot to start this game. Jimenez trying to play out from the back there to Carrasco. Great ball. Can he get there though? Why is he trying to header? Real Madrid with a corner here, looking for a delivery into the box, into the front post. Oh, caused us some issues there. Beat us to it, did Varane, but luckily for us, finds a way over the bar. And out for a goal kick. Savic running forward. Can he find the pass through here? He's found Costa. Costa goes and shoots and scores. It's 1-0, 22 minutes in. We've taken the lead against our rivals, Real Madrid. I think deservedly as well. We've had 1 or 2 chances in the opening stages, but by far this was the best one. Open them up at the back. Marcelo's too far forward. Can't keep up with Diego Costa. Managed to find a way through. Just look at Marcelo's positioning here in the back 4. Allows us that space for Costa to exploit it and find their finish as well. Great strike. And it is, I think, Marcelo's fault for that one, really. We've just managed to hit them on the break a little bit. We got in behind their defence and caught them really going forward, and Marcelo's obviously way too far forward. Opens up the space for Costa, who can score, and it's 1-0. Oh, hits the post, the followed up, and just like that, Real Madrid equalise. Came from nothing really, but it's just a good attacking play really from them. Obviously got a good set of players going forward, and just managed to exploit a bit of a weakness there in our defence. So I've not been able to clear it properly. You can see we've not got close enough to them. Of course, there's some issues there. It's pretty relentless attacking, and it's followed up really well. Just quick as the ball on us there. Into an empty net. It's 1-1, and Real Madrid back a level terms with a couple of minutes left of the first half. That's what happens. You give them half a chance, and they've got the ability to just take it like that. So got to make sure we don't do that going into the second half. We need to try and bounce back if we can, but can't lose the ball in that sort of position. That's it for the first half, still drawing the game 1-1. Disappointed to concede so late on the first half, but again, like I said before, Real Madrid got such a good attack that has to be expected when you give them half chances like that. They're going to take them. You see by the stats, we're certainly playing the better stuff. Obviously less possession, but we don't really need possession. We don't really base that on our game, to be honest, so we're basically just focused on trying to get as many shots on target as possible and hopefully converting as many. Koke coming inside onto his left foot. Good save by the keeper. Carrasco going to look to put it back across to Costa, who gets there, but so does Marcelo. I think actually beats him to it in the end. Out for a corner, and we're still looking quite lively going forward. Got to try and find a goal to put us back in front though. Koke going to deliver, and that'll be cleared. Ronaldo running through once again. The ball across isn't so good. Probably could have kept running with it as well. Very bizarre decision from him, but luckily for us, that leads to a counter-attack. Greece are now going to try and outpace Fernandez. Should be able to do that. Costa looking to get into the middle. Can he pick him out? Is he onside? Can he even hit the target? I think he might have been offside anyway, was he? Seemed like it, yeah, he was. Carrasco, great delivery. Savic scores, it's 2-0 back in front. And we've scored on the 70th minute. Savic on the volley. What a bit of play that was as well. What a run from Savic. Gets into the box, and again, that's what it's all about. Getting that extra man in there from the midfield too, which you have to do, I think, when you're playing this formation. Just gets that third man in there, which causes them issues, and especially when he's not being followed by anybody else. He's able to smash it on the volley here. Great connection with it. Keeps it down quite nicely, and now at 2-1. Great strike from Savic. Okay, first change, Carrasco off. We're going to bring on Henriquez. We'll put him as a right mid, which is a bit out of position really for him, but we're going to go with it anyway. Koke now as our left mid. Let's see if we get on. 20 minutes to go. Get that away. Oh, good save by Oblak. Out for a corner. Real Madrid still putting pressure on us, and obviously since we scored that goal, it has cranked up a notch. Got to try and clear this one away though. Isco's under it, but so is one of our players. And we've now got a chance at a counter-attack. Griezmann over to Diego Costa. There's just one player back, and it's Marcelo. He's probably got more pace than Costa. Can Costa find Griezmann again? Could this be the one to seal off the game? Griezmann shoots and scores. It's 3-1. What a counter-attack from their corner. And with just one player back, Marcelo, it was always going to be difficult. 2v1 situation for him, and it's good play between the two strikers. We've scored, and we've got ourselves a 2-goal advantage over Real Madrid now. 15 minutes left, and that could well be game over. We'll wait and see what their reaction is. Costa, ball through to Henriquez. This could get even worse. Henriquez shoots and scores. It's 4. Oh my days, Real Madrid have collapsed in the late stages of this game. They're struggling for energy. They've thrown loads of players forward, desperately trying to pull a goal back. And it's backfired because that's it now. That's game over. Henriquez, the substitute, comes on and scores with just 10 minutes left of this game. Great run through the heart of midfield there and into attack. And a good finish past the goalkeeper as well. And that is game over. Wow, 4-1. What a game this has been. It all starts though as soon as you get us that, that second goal with 20 minutes to go. They're always going to throw players forward to try and equalise, and it really has backfired for Madrid. Ramos playing up front now, trying to link up with Ronaldo and Benzema. Benzema still has it, still going, shoots and scores. It was always going to happen, and with 4 minutes to go, it's 4-2 now. Don't really see any issues with the rest of this game. We still should be fine with a 2-goal advantage. Always knew Madrid would get another goal back there in the late stages of this game. The amount of players they throw forward, it is kind of inevitable. That's it. 4-2 victory over our rivals, Real Madrid. Really pleased with that, especially in away at Madrid as well. Fantastic result for us. We'll happily take it. And it all really rested on that second goal from Savic, because from then on, Madrid just threw far too many players forward. Really stupid decision from them, and they ended up in a situation which was at 4-1. They obviously pulled them back to make it 4-2, but it wasn't enough in the end, and we've come away with a very good victory, a solid victory against them, and we're very happy with that one. We're now 29 points in front of them. Incredible feat that we managed to do this season. Hopefully go even more by the end of the season as well. As you can see, Real Madrid had 7 shots, 3 on target, quite clearly not enough. We managed to regain a little bit more possession in the second half, but still had less than Madrid. but they just didn't use it properly. Okay, this week's pledge will see Jesus go to 68 overall. He continues his incredible rise, really, in this youth academy, and he's doing a fantastic job. Unfortunately, probably won't end up getting any game time, because I think this will be the last season that I'll do with Atletico Madrid. The first and last season. We probably will just make this the only season we do. We will have the World Cup, I think, at the end of the season, so I'm looking forward to that with Brazil. But yeah, I think for Atletico Madrid, this will be the first and last season that I do with them. Just because it does look like we're going to go win the league title in our first season. Obviously, from then, you could push on. You could try and win the Champions League if we don't this year. But we have achieved so much in the first season. I do want to try and move on to a different team. We're also in the final Copa de España as well against Madrid, so that's another reason, because we are obviously doing so well across all competitions in our first season with a very, very small squad, bear in mind as well. So it has just been very comfortable for us, and so I want more for challenge, and I hopefully get that with a different team. I've just realised we need 5 more points to win the league, which is obviously very, very good. Barcelona, if they do slip up, it could even be less than that, but 5 more points to win the league, so 2 more victories in the league now, and then we'll have won it with about 5 games to spare. Might even be with, 6 games to spare, depends how Barcelona do in their game in hand, because if we can get to the 87 point mark, then that'll mean that Barcelona, I think the maximum amount of points they can get now should, I think, be 86, so we need obviously one more to be able to beat them, and with a much superior goal difference we should be able to do that quite comfortably. So yeah, looking forward to that. That should happen probably next episode. Okay, let's go with the final game of today's episode. This is the team going to go with. It's a game against Sporting. It's in the Champions League quarterfinals. I think it's the away leg as well, so important to get some away goals here. It has been changed, this team, because we played against Madrid about 3 days ago. All Black starts in goal, Juanfran, Godin, Hernandez and Felipe Luis in defence. Partey, Witsel, Sola and Vitola in midfield. Correa and Guerrero start up front forward, so we're going to go with that. The bench looks a little bit like this, and we've got Mukili, Henriquez, Gabi, Oscar and Sandoval, as well as Costa and Torres on there as well. So we'll go with that, see how we get on, try and get ourselves a win, obviously, in the Champions League. It's tough. I'm pretty sure it's the away leg. Might be wrong, though, against Sporting. No, it's the home leg, so the away goals don't matter for us, but got to make sure we keep a clean sheet then. Okay, we go. Final game of today's episode against Sporting. How are we going to get on? Let's wait and find out. Correa wins it back. Now over to Partey. He's free here. Partey trying to get a shot away if he can. Will there be a block? No, it goes off the post and in. It's 1-0, 8 minutes in. Great start to this game. We've not really had that many quick starts really in this episode, which is something we have usually had quite a lot of previously, but this time around we do get ourselves a quick start, and we've taken the lead 8 minutes in. Great bit of play. I've seen already that there's a big bit of space to exploit on that right-hand side. The left-back always seems to be our position, and Partey's been in that position a couple of times already in the opening stage of this game, and no surprise that he finds his way through and scores there either. 1-0, we're taking the lead. So running forward, looking for another pass. Can he find the pass into Witsel? Can he get the chip? Or keeper beats him to it. So close to a second goal, and it's been given as a foul for some reason. How was that a foul? Looks like Witsel's foul, if anything. And the referee pulled that one back. It's a shame. Good chance. Sol, go on. Oh, not a bad strike at all on the volley there, but saved by Patricio. It's half-time, we're winning the game 1-0. Obviously good to be in front at the half-time break. Not had loads of chances really in this game though, just 1 or 2 key chances. We've taken the biggest one obviously with that goal. So impressed that we're obviously winning the match, but still trying to add to that scoreline if we can. Never really happy with just the 1 goal advantage. Maybe have to look at Sol, I think, in the second half at some point. He's getting quite tired in there. Give a chance maybe to Oscar or to Gabi, who are on the bench. So we'll think about that one for now, but I think we'll keep him playing for the next few minutes or so. Look for a ball on the top here to Witsel. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Off the post, and he'll dribble it into the back of the net because my hand wasn't on the controller. He scores. Witsel gets himself a goal. And 10 minutes into the second half, we've doubled our lead fantastically well there as well from Witsel. Initially gets the header obviously on target, or, well, at goal anyway, wasn't quite on target, hits the post, comes back out straight to him. He's able to dribble over the line, and we get ourselves a second goal. Really happy with that one. Good little chip initially to him as well, picked him out perfectly, and we got ourselves a second goal in this game. Chance, and they've scored. Wow, as easily as that. Suddenly out of nowhere, Sporting got themselves an away goal. 20 minutes left of this game. It's a good finish there, but wasn't really deserved, I don't think. They've not had that many decent chances. This one just curls in, though, very much out of the blue. Hits it first time, doesn't give us any opportunity to block it, really. Arguably, we should win it back quicker, but wasn't really expecting to shoot from this position. First time, and the goalkeeper doesn't get to it. 2-1. Sporting are back in this game. We could still get something from this match, never mind the whole fixture. Need an immediate response though. Partey looking to try and get a cross into the box. Always tricky with the players we have on the pitch to be able to score from those chances, but headed away. Sporting still going forward. 3 players in and around the box. Maybe a 4th there as well. Keeper should get to that. Just about. It's got to be a card for that. Okay, that's three changes, about 5 minutes to go. It's not very long at all, but I forgot to make them, so we'll make them now. Enriquez, Oscar and Torres to come on. We'll take off Felipe, Luis, Sola and Bertolo, and we'll put Correa on the left-hand side now for the rest of this game. Let's see how we get on. About 5-6 minutes to go, plus added on time. And we've got ourselves, I think, a corner here. Yes, we do. Oscar going to deliver into the box. Can he get himself an assist as soon as he comes on? Or Witzel was there, but cleared away. Partey. Oh, it's a Torres, that's good. Torres still going. Can he get himself a goal here? Torres shoots and saved by the keeper. The strike was on target, but not with the greatest amount of power. Still looks good, though, movement-wise from Torres to get in that position. His fresh legs in the final few minutes are really helpful to us, and might he still get himself a goal here if Partey can win this. Falls to Torres, he might here. Yes, he does, it's 3-1. Torres rounds off the game with a goal and gives us a 2-goal advantage, which looks much healthier now on the scoreline. Fernando Torres, a substitute who's barely played really in the last few weeks, has managed to come on the pitch for the final couple of minutes and get himself a goal. Great strike from him, fantastic hit, and has looked alright actually in the few minutes that he's got on the pitch, so fair play to him. Drops off a little bit here to get himself a shot away. That's a great strike, that's more like it from him. 3-1. And we'll win this game now and hopefully put us in a better position to win the overall fixture. And that's it, finishes 3-1 as well. Really, really happy with that result. Good scoreline for us. Torres scoring late on is fantastic. Just rounds off a good game there for us as well. Disappointed by the away goal, of course, but we'll make things more interesting going into that second leg for sure. Certainly a lot more to play for still for Sporting. So we'll wait and see. We are only at half-time of this fixture, so there's a lot more football to be played. That'll be next episode, though, I imagine. As you can see, Sporting actually had more shots on target than us, which is a little bit surprising. Not too sure I believe those stats, but they are the stats anyway. Looking for us, though, we took every single shot on target as a goal, so that really shows the difference between the two teams. And that will conclude today's episode. This game against Levante will probably be sim next episode, I imagine, just because it's one of those games you're expected to win. Guess we'll wait and see what happens. We should win the league next episode, so looking forward to that. Hopefully we can secure that victory and get ourselves a big title there over our rivals Barcelona and Real Madrid, who have not had a great season at all. You can see the table still 20 points in front of Barcelona. They have a game in hand though, and like I say, if they do slip up, then we could win it even sooner than the next couple of matches. So we'll find out next episode anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.